What's up, guys? This is Tassio with Cymatics, and today we're going to be making these super chill, like Medasin chord swells. This is what it sounds like. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up Serum. All right, so let's start. So we're going to start with these two wavetables. So we're going to do analog BD sine and then basic WRD. All right, so we're going to take oscillator A to wavetable position 95, just kind of making the wavetable a little skinnier. And then we're going to take this wavetable to around 50. So that's what we should be hearing now. Let's go ahead and take both of these levels down to halfway so we're not clipping too hard. All right, so that's what we should be hearing right now. So let's set up this first envelope because this is what's going to be giving us like a big movement and a big part of this sound. So we're going to take this attack up to 1 second and we're going to kind of curve it. And then we're going to take this release to 300 milliseconds. So that is going to give us our movement, just kind of our pulsing up. And that is literally it for the oscillators for now. This is a very, very simple patch. And a lot of times simple is good. You don't really need to overdo it with a lot. But now we're going to jump into the effects and just take it to the next level. So first thing we're going to add is hyper and dimension. We're going to leave everything how it is, except we're going to take the mix down a little. And then we're going to take the dimension mix up a little. It kind of takes away some mud and also gives us a nice stereo image. So that's definitely what we want for these chords without having to detune anything. So then we're going to add a reverb next. And we're going to keep this at Hall. And we're going to take the decay down a little bit. And then the spin and the spin depth down a little. And we're also going to take the mix up because we want this to be really airy. So it makes a huge difference with it on and off. Next thing we're going to add is a compressor. And all we're going to do is add a little bit of gain. And you can see this compressor is going to work towards the end of the sound, which is kind of making the sound a little bit less dynamic and just kind of compressing the top when it gets to full volume. And we're just adding that gain to make up for that. So then the last thing we're gonna add two more things. We're gonna add a flanger, but we're gonna macro this just in case you want to add a little bit of it, just to give the chord a little bit more stereo, and also just a sort of interesting sound to it. And then the last thing we're gonna add is this filter, and we're gonna keep everything how it is, except we're gonna make our first LFO, and our LFO is gonna be shaped kind of like that, except we want to bring the ends up a little bit so it doesn't completely end. And we're just going to put this on the cutoff and have it move a little bit. Except we're going to take this to 1/8. Let's take this cutoff up a little bit more. So let's go ahead and compare it because that is all we have to do. All right, and this sounds a little bit beefier, so let's see what's going on here. And I see what we have here. So we actually have the smooth. On the original patch, there is the smooth knob on the LFO. And what that does is just, it smooths out all of this and it just causes a little bit of blending. All right, and that is our sound. That is our Medasin swell sound. Just a reminder, this patch is available for download in the description below. I hope you guys followed along and made this with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a lot. But thank you for watching. I'm Tassio and this is Cymatics.